Hello, welcome back to another part of the English campaign. Let's play Medieval 2 Total War. Right, I've just come down here very briefly to check on the things down here. Everything is hunky-dory. An Egyptian diplomat. Now, I believe I was at war with Egypt. So if I go and attack the Turks, I could be at war with the Egyptians and Turks, which I think personally, when you're just starting off in an empire, is quite bad. So I'm going to try and get a ceasefire with the Egyptians so that I can attack the Turks, if that makes sense.
My lord.
You are brave to seek an audience with us like this.
Oh, you see, look. Very generous. They want a ceasefire. You are very brave to see. See, this is why. Because Mr. Lawrence Bedell here is so good a diplomat, this is why he can get these things. If this was my other diplomat over in blooming France, who was absolutely useless, I'm sure this would not go quite so smoothly. And how about you pay me for this peace that you request, or you require, or you want? I think that's fair, don't you?
We cannot refuse such a generous offer, Sadiq.
Happily accepted. I should have asked for more, but anyway, good day to you.
You bring words with meaning. Farewell.
Farewell. See, now if I went to go and bribe this rebel settlement to join our side, I'm sure, in fact I'm going to try it.
Approaching their dignitary, sire.
Having
Stopping here, sire.
Having such a very confident diplomat is, you know, quite a good thing, because I'm sure he'll be able to bribe this settlement, and maybe even at a discount price, and I might not even have to fight the battle at all. I do have a little bit of money to spare. If it's something like 10,000 or less, I might just accept the bribe and do it that way. We'll see. Okay, everything else up in England was was in order. It's just a case of taking Inverness. Last piece of the puzzle.
To battle it is then, sire.
No need for siege equipment. We have ballistas. This should be a piece of cake and very straightforward. I hate castle sieges. I'm going to auto-resolve. Once again, because it is going to be so simple to resolve this fight. Automatically resolve. Yes. Clear victory, straightforward as you like, and that is the end of that.
Glorious victory is ours, sire. These lands are now yours, sire.
Right, we're going to convert this to a city. I don't need a castle that far up in there. Right. We shall convert this to a city. Oh my god, I don't want male knights. The upkeep of these things is horrendous. Where are they? Upkeep. 250 per turn. I've got male knights. Times one there. I've got male knights.
Sire.
Times one there. Okay. One unit of male knights.
Orders. Yes.
Right. Disband these, please. They may come in handy somewhere else. Let me have a look. How many have they got? One, two. They've got two there as well. There's plenty of knights. I've got plenty of them. Drain on my resources, thank you. Right, so we convert that to a city and then retake stock. Once they've got enough free units of upkeep in the garrison, we can then take Henry home to Nottingham, where we can reassess the situation. Right. Land clearance. Okay, yep, everything I think is looking rather nice up here. Yep, indeed it is. Okay. Okay, just had to pause it there to take stock of some timing issues I had. As we ended the turn, something happened quite important really, and I've just pressed escape. Tried to save it and cancelled off the message. But the Pope is dead, people. He's passed away. The Pope has bit the dust, kicked the bucket. He's no more. And so we come to a point where we have a potential for an English Pope to be elected, because good old Aston, who just executed that blasphemer, is in the College of Cardinals. He's in the Bishop Preferati. And we're looking at an adoptive candidate. Now, normally I do not go for adoptive candidates, but I'm just thinking outside the box. We are down in Middle East with Prince Lawrence, and he needs as many generals as he can down there to assist him. So if I accept this candidate for adoption, I'll have 2 generals down in the Middle East. That will be good. So I'm going to accept it. On Antioch. Oh yes, they want me to take Antioch. Well, once again, bloody noble people, I'm already on with it. They don't have... Read my mind. There we go! Papal election. With the death of the Pope, the Sacred College of Cardinals will now convene to elect a new Pope from among their ranks. All the Cardinals are expected to vote. I've got 2 Cardinals, and therefore I can have 2 votes. 2 votes to me. Right, do I vote for Oliverio Gusti, Etienne the Corrupt? Now, I would hate a French Pope. A French Pope would be bad, because then they can attack me and have no consequence. Or do I risk voting for Aston? Reliable. We've got good relations with the Venetians. What do the other people want? Who are they allies with? They're allies with... I think, actually, thinking about it, Venice had a lot of allies, didn't they? Remember they went on this phase where they started allying themselves with a lot of people, so I think that most people will vote for Venice, and therefore if I strategically vote for Venice, then I'll be in excellent standing with the Pope. I know I want an English Pope, but I don't think the time is quite right, so I'm going to try voting for Oliveri Gusti, because that will pretty much give him 5 votes, which is an instant victory. I agree. Oh no, what an embarrassment! If I'd have voted England, he'd have had, oh wait a minute, how many votes would he have had without my votes? He would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I'd have voted for England, I'd have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It would have been 6 apiece. My plan was foiled and rather flawed. We could have had an English Pope. What would have happened if it was tied at 6 votes apiece? I don't know. It's never happened before. It would have been quite interesting. Would it have been a coalition Pope? I don't know. Right, forget that. Oliveri Gusti is the Pope, and therefore, because I voted for him, we are in excellent standing. And he still likes the French. I'm waiting for a Pope that does not like the French, and then I will pounce like a cat. Right, upgrade that to a castle. We should have 2 family members down there. Yes, the plans are coming together nicely. Indeed. Oh, they've been reconciled, because the new Pope is willing to give everybody else a chance again. Okay. As the Empire expands, it's getting more and more difficult to keep track of every individual settlement. When we get a few more settlements in the Middle East, I will then start to auto-manage the less important settlements, and only manage the settlements that are on the border with enemy factions. So like in England over here, like Dublin and like Carnarvon and York and Edinburgh and Inverness, they're not quite under threat, and therefore I will probably auto-manage those settlements with a view of financial build policies. But it's just about manageable at the moment, so we won't be doing that just quite yet, but it's something that will happen. Don't worry, I won't have like 30 settlements. I'm going around individual settlements every turn. But for the moment, it's just about manageable. Okay, and now we're ready to upgrade Inverness with the very basics of town buildings. Now, we always start with churches. I always say churches first, then some roads, followed by some farming and trade, and that should suffice. Oh yeah, we need to be able to build a town watch. Oh, actually, Edinburgh can build town watch, can't it? Yes.
By your command.
Let's see if we can...
Your will, sire.
Actually, we can leave. We've got some town spear militia here. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Your will, sire.
There you go. Spear militia... Blah, blah, blah. Spear militia are free upkeep, aren't they? I thought they were. Oh well, they're there anyway. Leave them be. Put the tax rate back up to very high. Thank you very much.
Sire.
Henry,
Yes.
back to
We shall
Nottingham.
continue tomorrow, sire.
Indeed we shall. Join me again for that.